Vikings making more moves. It's cut down day. Welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. It's been an emotional roller coaster, which we're going to talk about. Before we do that, if you're watching, hit that sub button. We're talking Vikings multiple times a day. Every damn day talking Vikings. Hit that sub. Let's get 10K.
Email us, onebarlupagus@gmail.com. If you want to join our Underdog Fantasy League, we need you to email us so we can send you the link.
All right, let's do it. So there's still roughly 2.5 hours left. They still got a long way to go. But so far, the cuts today, Thayer Thomas, this one hurts, but we knew it was coming.
Yeah, I mean, he had 2 muff punts. He's short a lot of potential, but he needs to be in the practice squad. This is the right move. Hopefully no one else puts a claim on him. I don't think they will. Shifty, quick. Maybe needs to work on his punt catching skills and when to catch it, when not to. But he showed plenty.
Yeah, they already said that they plan on bringing him back to the practice squad, which is beautiful. Biggest surprise, Luiji freaking Vilain. I said on our last 53, like I was going to come on here and just punch myself in the crotch.
Do it.
That's how much I knew he was going to make this team. This is by far the biggest surprise. I'm confused. He made the 53 last year. What the hell? He got better.
Yeah, he looked good. He had a really good preseason. One of the few guys who really flashed and stood out this preseason during the games. Luiji Vilain showing some really nice burst off the edge. I thought he was almost a lock at this point to make it. So it makes you wonder. I mean, Benton Whitley is still on the team right now. Andre Carter, the undrafted guy they gave the huge $300,000 contract to, are they afraid he's not going to clear waivers and they think Luigi will? I don't know. This one kind of pissed me off. And you mentioned before we did the video, like, you know, I hope he makes it to the practice squad, but kind of actually want the Vikings to get bit by some karma on this one too.
I want him wherever he goes to he's a hell of an edge rusher. And the biggest part is like Wanham's appears, you know, he's probably going to make the team. Wanham's gone after this year. I mean, Marcus Davenport's a big injury risk. Daniil Hunter could be gone next year. It's like Luiji Vilain could be waiting in the wings.
Yeah.
What the shit, man?
I don't know. This one was a head scratcher to me. Both heads. I've scratched them both multiple times today.
We got more to talk about, but first off, Najee Thompson, it came out on Twitter that he was released. Everybody was losing their shit. I was completely most depressed I've been in a very long time. But to clear it up, they came back real quick. So he's not being cut. But that was a tough 14 minutes.
I was in the grocery store when you texted me that he was cut. I pretty much went through about 14 packs of toilet paper. I was so upset.
Yeah, I would have wiped my ass all over the floor. I was so he's on the team now. There's some different reports that he's made the 53. Some are saying he's just still on the roster. We'll see. But Kwesi, I've been on your side, man. This could be a deal breaker.
I was starting to turn. I actually had a really angry Kwesi direct tweet fired up, ready to go.
Well, I'm sure once he saw that, which he would have been really upset at Lupagus.
I know he
got
would.
A couple more. Alan Ali.
No surprise.
No surprise. We had high hopes for him as an undrafted free agent, but good practice squad material.
Absolutely.
I think the year on the squad will be good. But Juwan Williams is another big surprise, or big corners, former second rounder.
I thought he had a pretty good preseason. He looked good. A couple nice plays during the game. Sounded like he had some good reviews during the camp practice notes that we were reading and seeing. But again, are you going to keep an Andrew Booth Jr. over a guy like Juwan Williams who looked light years better than this guy?
Well, it appears so. With this move, and Twitter seems to agree, something tells me we got a cornerback cooking up that will be a new face to this team because Juwan Williams deserved a spot. He earned a spot.
Yep.
So whoever it may be, we're not done at corner. Someone new is coming in. They have to.
I think so. Like you said, Juwan, he earned it. He should have been on this team unless they got someone better that they can go out and acquire.
Yeah. So that one sucks ass. But the last one, Trishton Jackson, again, a guy who is maybe on the fringe. He's gone.
Yeah, I mean, and now with the Jalen Reagor trade rumors, are we going to keep 5 receivers? That's kind of what it's looking like because who else is going to be kept beyond this? Trishton Jackson, to me, seems destined to the practice squad. It makes you wonder if he wouldn't have been hurt, if he would have been there for that week and a half, 2 weeks, if that would have been enough to make him get on the roster. I don't know. He showed flashes this camp. I think he's a practice squad guy with a future potentially to land on the team next year.
He's done so much, though. It's like, at what point do these guys just say, screw it, I just want to be on someone else's practice squad? Like, I need a fresh start. You guys don't believe in me.
I don't know. I think they also realized that, there was 5 players who were likely ahead of them, and a job's a job, a contract's a contract. So we'll see what they get.
Yeah, I mean he's 25. I always think of him as much younger than that, but he's 25 years old. So the clock is ticking. Field Yates put out a good tweet just to remind us. So we got till 3:00 today Central Time. Players let go with fewer than 4 seasons will hit waivers. Anybody after 4 season mark, they instantly at 401 are a free agent. So the Vikings could be making some moves right at 4:00. So even when the cuts come in, some of these fringe guys should not feel safe whatsoever.
And there's been some intriguing offensive linemen who've been released. So I wonder if the Vikings are going to look at that direction. Again, yeah, you said it. The first initial 53 comes out. Doesn't mean it's going to be the one that sticks either.
Yeah, so a lot of players on a lot of different teams. There's been some surprises. I'm sure the Vikings have a couple more up their sleeves. I've been refreshing Twitter this whole time. I haven't seen any more moves. But you mentioned Jalen Reagor. They're saying teams are calling on him. I think that's bullshit. I don't believe that for a second. No way.
I hope it's true. I hope it's true.
No, I absolutely hope it's true. But this could be a guy that the Vikings are hoping they just trade instead of cut. I already forgot his name. Fedarian Lowe.
Oh, yeah. Fedarian Lowe. Fedarian Lowe can get you a 6th round, and Jalen Reagor can get you a 7th.
Boy, we'll see. But those are the moves from now. They still got some work to do. 2.5 hours. We'll be back hot and heavy. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about.
A lot to do today. Remember this. If the human eye was a digital camera, it would have 576 megapixels.